Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today we're going to be taking a look at
Cubasis 3.6 update,
and a whole bunch of new instruments. It's pretty damn good, let me tell ya. Oh yeah, we're going to do it right about now. Hello everybody, welcome to the show. I'm Jade, this is How to App on iOS. And welcome to our Wart Warriors. You can become a Wart Warrior by clicking the join button down below and spending $1 a month and get some custom emojis. And if you haven't sent me a custom emoji and you're a member, send me one. All you got to do is take a photo of yourself with your shoulders in it, and I'll make it into an emoji. It's easy. My email address is in the description if you're a Wart Warrior. All right. Let me say hello to you all. Thanks, Thomas, as always. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Leela. Leela's just woke up. I wish I was back in bed. Can I tell you the truth today? Do you want to hear the truth, folks? Oh, and look who's here. Look who it is. It is
Doctor's orders.
Hello, Doctor's orders. That was really extreme, that one, wasn't it? Many Vibes. Did you like the dance in Many Vibes? Were you dancing with me? That's the way to love you. Such a catchy song. And there's the man who wrote it right there. There he is, Glenn Clark. If you just missed my best of opening hour, I replayed the Glenn Clark song because Glenn Clark is a freaking legend. Hello, Greg O'Sullivan. Good to see you, my friend. Good morning. Mateus, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Jenny Jolivet, hello to you. Michael Songs, g'day, g'day, g'day. I'm excited because guess what's coming up after this show, friends? Walk With Me, episode 3. It's happening. It's happening. It nearly didn't. Crazy stuff. We'll talk about that in a second. Make sure I got everybody in the hellos. It's 1 p.m. You should be embarrassed that you just fell out. You should be. Yes, everybody shame Leela right now. Hey, Fishy. Good to see you, Fishy. Thank you. My little fishy. My little fishy. All right, so let's tell you some truths. Let's talk truths for a second, because we should do. Walk With Me. I'm really hoping it happens this week. I looked at the weather and it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. I'm really afraid for the weather this week. Let's have a look. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all... oh, hang on. Has it changed? Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all raining. Raining. Hopefully it changes. You got 85% chance of rain. Let me show you. 85% chance. Oh, look at this. 85% chance of rain Monday. Tuesday's when I normally film. Wednesday is what I filmed this week because it was miserable on Tuesday. And the next day this week where there's like good weather is Thursday. And that doesn't give me a lot of time to edit to have it ready by today because I have Cold Acre coming out here to my house and I'm going to be interviewing him in my house. And I'm so scared I'm not going to have a... Walk With Me for next week. It may have to get pushed back to the week after, which really upsets me because I like having things in order and having 4 episodes in the month, but it's a thing. We'll cross the bridge when we get to it. But let me tell you about today's episode of Walk With Me, which is up next after this. Hello, Semtex Cow. Thanks for joining us here today. Well, you know what? Here's the problem, Thomas. That camera I have, it's the best out of all the cameras, but it's not good in weather. It's not a GoPro. It's a very delicate camera, and it can't get weather on it. So I have to. That's the thing. Maybe I should have got a GoPro, and then I could have just thrown it around and stuff, but the quality wouldn't have been as good. So there's that. Is Jamie Melander here? Hello, Jamie Melander. Of course, you're going to be here for this. It's Cubasis. So, yeah, directly after today's show will be Walk With Me. Let me give you a look at the thumbnail for today's show. It's look at that, very religious looking, isn't it? Very religious looking. But it turned out to be something really fantastic. I went and did the walk with me this week and was like, I have no idea where I'm going. Let's just see what happens. And boy, lots of things happened and that I didn't expect. So hopefully you'll join us. After this show directly, I'll dump you over there. Please come and join me. It really, makes me happy if you could come along. Psyched for this, but poor little end track, did I forget about it? No, I haven't. You know what, Charles? I just wish there was more time in the day, because let me tell you, last night I started editing Walk With Me at 5:30 in the afternoon, and I got to bed at 2 a.m. and have had 3 hours sleep. Now it's at 8 a.m. I was up at 6. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 hours sleep. So, editing these videos takes a lot. It's really brutal, and I haven't had much sleep today. So, it is what it is. I would love to cover everything, but you know what? There just isn't. Yeah. I did do end track shows. I absolutely did. Unfortunately, remember, we got banned here on the channel because of some of the stuff, and I had to remove some of the end track stuff because certain people banned my material. That's what it is. All right, but today, folks, we are having a look at Cubasis 3. Now, Cubasis 3 is, Steinberg have been big players in the audio game for a long time. I have owned Steinberg hardware. I've owned Cubase on my computer for a long time. Been a big fan of Steinberg for a long time. Cubasis has been a big player here on iOS with Cubasis. We've had Cubasis 1, 2, and now we've got 3. And, Logic came along and people jumped here and people jumped there, and some people are loyal. And you know what? It doesn't matter at the end of the day who you're loyal to, because as long as you're making music, all right? So don't get lost in the weeds of which DAW is better than the other one. Really, don't get into petty arguments with people online about, this one's better, this one's not. Don't waste your time. Spend more time making music and fuck that bullshit, because it's just nonsense, right? Now, so today we're going to more or less be taking a look at all of the sounds we're not going to get through all of them, of course, because this app didn't get a lot of updates to the actual DAW. And, and I know there's a lot of people upset about that. And let's hope that Steinberg have got that coming up in the future. There's a few things that a lot of people would love, just things that you would expect. But what I can tell you is they delivered on instruments. These instruments are freaking lovely. There is no denying it. So let's bounce over to the news quickly, to our little favourite places that we... Hello, I see Samuel here as well. G'day, Samuel. Hello, Maury. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. If there's anyone I've missed, I'm trying to see. And Charles, of course. Hello, Charles. All right, let's get over to our little news bit here with the Beat community. We love the Beat community because they do such a great job of letting us know what's being updated, what's new, not only on iOS, but on samples and expansions for desktop software, iOS software. And Nicolosi has a price drop for Mila 3 and 4. Nice stuff. Elliott Garage has finally announced the pre-order availability for EG nodes. Everyone's bopping over this one. Everyone's waiting for this one. It's going to be a good one, Hello, Princess. Good to see you, my dear. 4 Pockets have some end-of-year deals on, as Paul normally does. So we'll probably see what they are in a second. GSDSP have updates to their plugins. And, of course, they've got a brand new app we'll be checking out next week, which is Quantum Delay, which is fantastic. Shattered Glass have dropped apps as well, because remember, we are in like the hangover period from Black Friday, which is Christmas, where everything goes back on sale for a period of time. And Venus Theory released the Kalimba for Decent Sampler, if you're into Decent Sampler. Good. All right. What's on sale? Session band apps are all on sale. They normally drop hither tither, there and throw. There's a whole bunch of them. They are really good for creating backup tracks and stuff like that. I've done one show on one of them. Once you've seen one, they're all pretty much the same, just with different styles of music. So I think I did the blues one ages ago. New rack, MIDI strummer, Digi-Sticks from 4Pockets are on sale. My God, Aurea Pro is on sale. And shocking as it is, Aurea Pro got an update a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, what? This thing's still going? And the update didn't do too good for iPad, last edition iPad users. It's not looking good. But yeah, I don't know. Which sucks because I have a lot of projects in Aurea Pro and I've been slowly moving them all to Logic. We got Effectrix, Egoist, Tornadoes, Cyclop, all on sale. Lots of stuff on sale. Clevergrand has a sale on as well. FabFilter have all their apps on sale as well. Lots of goodness if you want to save a bit of money. Today we're looking at Cubasis. Of course, Cubasis 3.6. It's on sale at the moment for $37.49. What a weird price that is. $37.49. That's a strange price. But it is on sale. So if you've been thinking about Cubasis, Logic isn't doing it for you, GarageBand feels like a toy. Well, let me tell you, Cubasis is solid, you know? And here's the deal. Every door has a flaw. That's my song and I'm sticking to it. Every door has a flaw. I don't think there is a perfect door on iOS. You know, there's always something that doesn't work properly or doesn't have this. So, you know, it is what it is. So with the new Logic update, there is these wonderful in-app purchases that we're going to look at today. So there's 3 that cost money, and I'm going to bounce over here to my Mac so I can show you the prices. Let's do a zoom. Come on, zoom for me. No. There we go. There's a zoom. We have the Halcyon Sonic Selection. Now, this is a huge collection of instruments. It's $14.99. The other one is Neo FM, which is $9.99. And then the last one is the FM Classics. There is also another one. It's a lo-fi piano. That comes free. That is free. Yeah, exactly, Samuel. We have Frankendor. You know what? I have always said this. I use a lot of different doors and bounce things to different places to do different things. It just is the way as an iOS user. If you're not like trying to find a workaround on iOS, you're doing it wrong. Right? Let me tell you, last night, right? Hello, Secret Legacy. So there's the prices. You've got $14.99, you've got $9.99 and $9.99 for FM Classics. And the other one, the lo-fi piano, is free with the update. Let's quickly go over here to what's new. So here they are. Here's what's new in, get it right, lo-fi piano. This is free. So it's a lovely little lo-fi piano. Got some beautiful sounds in it. FM Classics. So, yeah, you can guess what this is. An FM synth based off the classic DX7, TX81Z. We have this is the main instrument pack, the Halcyon Sonic Selection. So this is the $14.99 one with 1,100 sounds, and they're freaking beautiful. The Neo FM. So this is based on Steinberg's acclaimed FM Lab with 300 cutting-edge presets. Improvements. We're a little bit short on improvements. Lets you focus instantly on creating great tracks. You can see that there's not really, that doesn't say much, does it? Do we have the forum? Do I have the forum? Where is it? That's Logic. We don't want that. If we go to the Cubasis forum, let's have a quick look. Cubasis, new instruments. So there are a bunch of fixes, if I'm honest. Here they all are. So stuff in the arrange window. Oh, lots of little fixes here. MIDI instruments and effects. Lots of little fixes. There's a dark option for the keyboard. Editor stuff, miscellaneous stuff. But lots and lots and lots of bug fixes. And I know people are going to be screaming, hey, man, I want new features and stuff like that. But there's a damn lot under there. And, yeah, I agree with Samuel. After playing around with it, it's feeling a lot more stable. Absolutely 100%. Plus, here's the important bit. Hello, Cy-Effin. If you're an Android user, it's a good time to make music now because, look, let's be honest, Android, for all of its capabilities, it really struggles with, using interfaces and stuff like that. But to know now that for Android users, they have this really good selection of instruments to use in Cubasis, that's a really good thing for Android users, yeah? So good to see the Android users getting a little bit of love because they deserve it for wasting their money on such a piece of shit phone. Controversy. I jest, all right? I jest. Yeah, let me put a drum beat behind it. It's a joke. All righty. Where are we going? Let me tell you a little bit about DAWs, just quickly. So I want to tell you this story. Last night, I was making the music for my Walk With Me episode in Logic. And here's something really interesting, right? So here's my project, the music I'd made for the show. And what I was doing over here, see this track here? Let's play it. Right, a nice, simple saxophone used with swam, all good, all the articulation's right, it's playing the notes, but every time I did a mix down, I didn't get that. I didn't get that at all. Every single mix down, for some freaking reason, I got, where is it? Is it in here? See if I can find it. I got this. See, is it this one? Is it this one? I don't even know. I don't have it saved. Here it is. Listen. So it's missing half the notes. The notes just weren't recording. And no matter what I did, I couldn't get it to work. And I was banging my head against. And this is just to show you how much work you have to do as an iOS user. And, I'm not new at this. I know what I'm doing. I like to think. What I end up having to do to get it to work was go in here, create a bus, and record that bus into an audio track to make it fucking work. And now here I have the audio of that sax in here with the rest of the song. It's utterly the most frustrating thing I have had to deal with in Logic since getting it. Wanted to punch walls. So, yeah. Hopefully they get it sorted. Well, thanks for telling me that. I didn't realise they had an issue at the moment. I'm just sitting there thinking, it's me. It's me. I'm doing something wrong. Damn you, Swan. All right, let's get into some Cubasis. Here we have Cubasis here. And I already have like a little, it's not a project or anything like that. It's just a set of notes here. But this is our wonderful new presets. So if you haven't seen Cubasis before, I've done shows on Cubasis. A really great source of Cubasis entertainment is this man who's in the chat right here. This guy, he's a legend. If you're not subscribed to him, I'll personally find you and I'll spank you. All right? Because Jamie Mallender is a legend and he's a good friend too. So go and hit up Jamie Mallender. He works really hard and he's absolutely undersubscribed. So hit him up because he's a good person and he's a fantastic musician as well. I don't think so. Ed B Metal, what's going on? Have I missed anyone in the chat just before we get into it? I think I got most here. If I have missed, I bless. I love you. I had to bounce stuff across different DAWs in the past to make it work. But on the whole, Cubasis 3.5 or 3.6 now, even better, is good. Yeah, look, there was a time when Cubasis was a nightmare, but the team over there have done a good job of getting this really solid. And, I think that's sometimes more important to have a solid structure than having new features. Man, so many people are so desperate for new features all the fucking time, All right, so to grab these instruments, the best place to go is the shop. So you can find the shop up here in the top corner. Swam Issues, caused by duplicate CCs being sent to Logic. Ah, thank you, Samuel. So here's where you'll find them. Now you can see I've got them all installed here. So we got the Hallian Sonic Selection, the FM Classics, the Neon FM, and this one is free. You just got to download this one, and it's boom, tish, slap, bamity boo. Thanks, Cy, for posting the link to our friend Jamie the Legend. And look, currently, all their in-app purchases, the rest of the stuff here, like Waves, Plug-in Bundle, Classic Machines, FX Pack, these are all on sale too, 50%. So if you've been thinking about getting these as well, please grab them. It's worth your time. David Collette, the legend, the man who works with Paul behind, many great apps. Everyone, I'm at the hospital with me. Oh, please send love. Please send love. David is an amazing person here in the community, and his partner is, really struggling with health at the moment. So we send him lots of love. Give him a big kiss for me. Please, David, please. Really hope that's terrible to hear. And let me tell you, today's walk with me, the featured app for the show that I made the music with, is of course WaveCloud, which was made by our friend David and Paul from 4Pockets. So here's where you download them and you install. Gives you a bit more information over here. Tells you a little bit more about. Ooh, listen to that. Ooh. So yes, the Hallian Sonic Selection is a whopping 1.8 gigs. And let me tell you, every little bit of that is sexy. We've got these FM Classics. So this one's only 25 meg. Yeah, classic Yamaha stuff going on there. We've got our Neon FM. And, of course, the lo-fi piano here, which is very, very pretty sounds. Okay, well, let's get in and show you where to find them here. So when you create a track here, let's add a new track in here. We'll create a MIDI track, and there's our new track. So how do I do that? We go down and hit the plus, create a MIDI track, and here is where we can add our sounds. So if we jump backwards here, you will find them in the list over here. So we've got our Hallian Sonic Selection, our FM Classics, and let's start with the low piano, the lo-fi piano. This one's free, and we've got our Init lo-fi piano. So there you go. Let's give it a little bit more volume. Now, an interesting fact about this. See this little piano here in the middle? If you double tap it, or just tap it once, it will randomize everything. Tap it again. So pretty good for a free little piano there. You've got a flutter. You can compress it. You've got a little compress. You've got a dirty saturation here. Turn that right down. Let's turn all these down. Got a bit crusher in there as well. Filter and a reverb. And you got some options for a reverb as well, just by going down here. So you got a short plate, large plate. What have we got? Spring, fading, shiny. What's the shiny one? Let's take out this. Bring in a bit of flutter, a bit of compression, a bit of saturation. Nice. Factory presets. So you get all of these little presets down the bottom here. If you want to just go and find something that suits your needs to start off and, program from there. To favor anything, you just hit the star. So you'll see a little star up the top here. That'll put it into a little favorite section. You can go back and find it if you like it. All good. Nice. So that's the first one. That one's free. Whatever you, whenever you save a preset to, it'll go in here. So if you like this little Sunday vibe, make some changes to it quickly and then hit save. You can give it a name, whatever you want. Demo, boom. Okay. And you'll find that here in your My Presets. And we can back out. Done. There's a quick look at the lo-fi piano. Let's dive in. We'll go backwards, shall we? Here's our Neon FM. So that can be found here. Neon FM. Now you'll find with all of these too, what's really nice is this little top picks. So all of these paid in-app purchases have a top picks. And when you click this, there's a selection of stuff in here that is, you know, decided, I guess, by Steinberg, that these are the best of the best in this this pack. Hello, Barry Glenn and Joe Glenn. Much love and all that to you guys. Or sloppy kisses. Let's see what they suggest is a good sound. I'm not going to lie, the sounds in this are wicked. And I kind of was, as I've been going through them for the last week, like, excuse me, I wish I could use these in everything. In everything else, I want to use them everywhere. Now, the other good thing about the settings, what you'll find, when you change between the instruments in each of these packs, let's go back to here, you will see that they themselves change. So if just watch up here. So we've got like a delay up here, delay, mix, reverb time. If we change to this next patch, we've got a totally different set of settings. So this one's got a flanger, a delay, a reverb mix. We go to the next one. We've got a filter cutoff in this one. So every sound has its own individual set of options. That one's called Missing You. And does anyone else, does it remind you of that song? I ain't missing you at all. It does. Maybe that's why it's called that. So maybe that is the case, yeah? Where are we? What am I trying to do here? So what you can do with these as well is you've got a quick edit here and a global edit. So between these two buttons, if we go to our global edit, you'll see you've got things like your pretty standard stuff, like your octave. You want to change your octave, the coarse, fine tuning. You have your polyphony, so you can change polyphony and all this. And when we come back to our quick edit, here's where you have like mods and all that. Yeah, pretty nice, huh? I mean, these are... I press that and instantly I think of Thomas Christ. That's what I think of. That's Thomas Christ sound. So these are the top picks. So we won't go through all of these. There's a nice selection of the top picks that Steinberg say these are good. You have your own presets. So, anything that you save will go into your little My Presets section. Now, look what we got in here. We got bass. What do we got? Bass, brass, chromatic percussion, guitar, plucked, keyboard, musical effects, organ, piano, strings. So there's a lot of pretty cool stuff in here. Bass sounds. Damn. Whoa. Jesus. Yeah. All right. It's that time to hang on. We do it at 45 past today because the show's run a little bit longer today. So we can go in here and change the polyphony of this. You've got a little mono switch down the bottom here as well. So a lot of power and, very simple controls. That's what we like for, so nothing too overpowering. No one's going to get freaked out. I mean, let's not bullshit around. These are the best sounds that they've added to Cubasis since it's been out. Like you can tell, they've put a lot of work into this, obviously. So these are all, look, there's a hell of a lot of bass sounds in here. Of course. Dear, oh dear. Let's check out some of these brass sounds in here. Yeah, Jamie did a wonderful video covering this as well. So that's why I mentioned Jamie at the start. Go and check him out because he's a legend. So yeah, beautiful. Little FM sounds in here. So we got some chromatic percussion. Good God. And the reverbs, man, listen to these things. Get some reverb on that in ya. Yeah, it's always Pookie's birthday. Maybe what we'll do is, can we grab this? There you go. We'll listen to some chords instead of my terrible performing. So again, with these controls, let's just stop this for a moment. So now we're into this guitar section, and you notice the setup's a little bit different. So we've got things like panning. You can randomize the panning here. Things like brilliance. Let's give it a bit of volume. We've got a chorus in here. A delay. Now, with some of these presets, you'll see at the end of them a little VX. Let's talk about these now. The VX, these are articulated sounds, and they're scattered all throughout all of the packs. Yeah, and I'll tell you what they are. So we'll give you a look by seeing the keys here. So here's our on-screen keyboard. And if we scroll over, you'll see some of the keys have a slightly different colored. So these are articulated sounds. So if I hold down one of these and then play a note, we are getting articulations for these instruments. Hello, Sean Chandler, which is really neat. You know, another great thing. And this will work with your on-screen key or your actual MIDI keyboard as well. And I love this. This is my favorite articulation. So that's this one here. Yeah. So you get that sliding guitar. Then we've got harmonics. And these, so you'll find these too in the main pack as well, definitely for things like strings, and you've got falls and stuff like that for all the brass, which is beautiful. Now remember, these are all the FM sounds, so we're not even at like the, you know, the acoustic sounds yet. So this is our distorted VX, and of course we have our articulations. So it looks like, what have we got here? So we've got 3 articulations for this one. Let's test them out. So you got palm mutes. And a more muted kind of fuzz, fat thing there. So anything that has VX on it, like this one here, this is distorted guitar 2. Let's come back over here. How good is that? So there's a whole bunch of guitar stuff here that has patterns in it as well. So we are definitely in the GarageBand territory here. GarageBand had for the longest time the best acoustic and guitar sounds, but I don't know. This thing's pretty good. Let me come back here. Yeah! So, of course, we got strings and stuff. Here's a cello duo. Jesus. Holy shit. I'm not going to lie. These things are pretty damn good. And we're only in the first pack. So, of course, we're going to have to jump ahead some. So we got synth brass. Let's hit some vocal stuff. Hello, Alex. So you got like a stereo spread in here for this particular sound. Good Lord. Ed's filled his panties. Wow, pretty damn good. Let's bounce over here. It is that time of this show where I have to run the ad, and we do this on the channel to let you know. So because YouTube is ad supported, and they tell me you've got to run ads, and if I let them do it, it'll just happen at any time you may miss an important bit. So we run the ad now, like that. You may or may not get an ad. If you do, we'll wait around for you to come back and remind you that Walk With Me is up after this. We're super excited about showing you that. Plus tomorrow on the opening hour, we're doing Christmas death metal style. Yay. Come and join me for that. We're going to sing Christmas carols, death metal. It's going to be a good time for all. Hopefully you've come back from the ad unscarred and you're all good. You're not missing any limbs. Let's hope so, because we wouldn't want any missing limbs or anything like that. Or was I in the Sonic selection then? I actually was. How did I get in there? No, I wasn't. Yes, I was. How did I get in there? Oh, it's because I was up. I changed things. Well, they were from the... Let's just go there now. Let's just do this. So again, you've got top picks, all this kind of stuff. Let's go to the strings in here. Let's listen to some strings. So you can hear, this is on the VX large strings. I'm holding down this note for the articulation. And we got a little bit of this. So the articulation's rad, yeah? Let's nice, huh? Next one. Good bit of volume back. So look, this articulation thing is just beautiful. I think I wish there were more of them. That would be so good. Can you make more, please? Short violins. Yeah. There's no denying these sounds. So this is in our Hellion Sonic selection, but wait till you get a load of these. These are my favorites. These are the acoustic guitars. Good Lord. And again, there's articulation on these. We got beautiful. Okay, so I'm not going to lie, this is one of my favorites, and I haven't favored it, and that's silly of me. Let's favor it now. This chilled nylon guitar is just beautiful. Now, it's funny because I read that these articulations only affect the instruments that have the VX there, but this nylon chords one has it as well, so I'm confused. Man, that is my favorite articulation for the guitars. So good. Hi, Pookie. So we've got brass in here. And again, lots of brass and strings. fucking delicious. Here's the brass with the articulation. Let's run through this. So you can hear a muffled, you got that muted brass sound there. Yeah! So we got falls in here as well. We got crazy rises as well. How good, huh? Fuck yeah. Sorry I'm a shit keyboard player. So there's a trumpet in there. Lots of big brass sounds. So I love these in all the sound packs there's these gramophone sounds. And you can control these here. So you've got these turntable sections here. You can add in there. And you can add some EQ to that noise. Pretty nice. We got a flugelhorn. So there's some brass stuff, some percussion. Let's scoot over here for a second. We'll try and go into, I think I've got, what have I got running in here? MIDI effects. I've got a scaler. So we'll give it some perform. Hit the perform button. Yes, there's a djembe in here as well too. And a djembe and a marimba. Damn. Some finger bells. Beautiful bells. I love some bells. Some Tibetan bells, if you like. Yes, please. So we're in the guitar section now. And distortion. Let's kill. I think I really should kill that now. Shouldn't have done that, should I? Let's go over to our MIDI. Scalar, we'll turn off this. Boom to the boom to the boom, boom, boom. Hello, Pete. What's going on? So we really do have some beautiful guitar effects now in Cubasis. Not going to lie, these things. Far out. How good is that? The melodic feedback. Got some heavy metal mutes. They did a really good job with the electric guitars, you got to admit. Very, very impressed. So this particular pack, this is I call it the main pack, the Hellion Sonic Selection. This is the $14.99 one. We got ethnic sounds. You want some ethnic sounds? Want a bit of didgeridoo? This is a test because nobody has captured didgeridoo well. It's fairly decent. Okay. Fuck me. Lots of keyboard sounds. Now I am ignoring the controls, but as you do see, when we change through them, they've all got their own different settings, you know. So you can see just between these three, this one's got a tremolo. We've got a pan random over this side and tremolo mix. They all have their own sounds, their own settings. Yeah, what can't a didgeridoo do? Exactly. So your classic whirlies, your clavinets, your Rhodes with a bit of chorus on there. So we're in the effects section here. Let's have a listen to these, shall we? Ooh, I like this one. Why is my top camera freezing? Let me fix that for a second. Sorry, guys. Top camera should not be freezing. I'll just do a quick fix. Boom. Oh. It's decided to not come back. Okay. No top camera. Wonder what's happened there. That's strange. No top camera for some reason. This one's called Dr. Calgary. This one's a bit Halloweenish. So, what else do we have in here? We've got organs, pianos. Let's go for some strings. I think we already went through some of these. Yeah, we did before. Wow. Really, really good stuff. Let me just oge over here to my camera. Give me a sec, guys. See if I can get this overhead quickly working. I don't know why it's disappeared. Where are you? Overhead camera. Deactivate. Where did you go, camera? Where did you go? It's this one, isn't it? It's that one there. This one here. It goes through down here. God, I've got so many cameras running in this bloody studio. It's a bit of a mess. And I think it's this one. That's it. Hey, oh, it came back. Damn. There we go. It's just a really bright, weird color now. Let me fix that up. I think I can fix that in a second. Maybe. There we go. We're back to normal. Hey, camera, we're all back. Good times. Technical details, huh? These things happen. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh, hey, Steinberg. Can you release these individually as AUV3s? No. Piss off, Jade. They're fucking good. They're really good. So we got synth basses in here. Listen to these woodwinds. Let's have a play. What? It's like Yngwie Malmsteen on the accordion. Here are these beautiful, beautiful gramophone sounds as well. Accordion sounds nice. I'm not going to lie, that's a nice accordion. Shit. Come on, Logic, you got to pick up your game. Logic released a producer pack today, and let me tell you, it's boring as batshit. Can we have some of these sounds? If you, it really is boring. So here's a sax with some articulation. Oh, how good's that one? Did you hear that at the end too? How that fell off there. And you can even hear the keys in there on that sax. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, more 808s. Just more like a producer digging through his archives. Yeah, man, really. I saw it pop up and was like, oh, what's this? Producer pack? That's come on. Man, Cubasis users have been absolutely spoiled to fuck with these sounds. Dear oh dear. So of course we've got synth-based sounds in here. Lots of them as well. Your saws. Well, it's not a great deal, but you have more of those in your in these other packs. Of course, as I said, I'm not going to get through all these today because there's just so many really nice sounds. The pianos are beautiful. Gramophone piano. Welcome back, Pookie. Okay, let's go through some sounds in our last pack and let's get the hell out of here for today so I can bounce you all over to walk with me and you can come and join me for some walking fun. Because that's what we do here on the channel. So yeah, again, every one of these packs is a top picks. Let's run through some of these. Where are we? This is Neon FM. We want to do the FM classics. Here we go. So all of these are organized like the cartridges of the DX7, the TX8 IZA, yeah? So when you click on them, you get 32 sounds in each, just like a frickin' cartridge. Clever. And, you know, we've got this little... I like the little touches here to the UI as well, which, you know, has a little bit of a look of the DX. And same, we've got our global settings, so it's a little bit different. The controls are like an old school, you know, DX. That's nice. Nice little touch there. So one thing though, the levels in these are a little low, but then that's a thing with a lot of the DX sounds in a lot of apps, yeah? Yeah, you know, Samuel, that was the first thing I looked at and went, really? You spent all this time. Now I know you're watching. I know you're watching, Steinberg, but really? Come on. You could have centered those. It's a small thing, but come on. It does stand out like dog's balls, doesn't it? Look at that. It's a little bit obvious. Captain Obvious there. Yeah, so that is the one thing. So the sounds in here are a little bit low. Right, so you got to crank them up a little bit. That is, I noticed that straight away when I started playing with them. But I did leave these to last because, you know, these sounds have been around. You know, we know these sounds. I mean, there's so many apps these days that have renditions of the poor old DX7. It's getting a flogging. It's like a. Jamie says, "I thought it was just a beta thing." Clearly not. You know, but I'm not going to sweat it. I'm not going to sweat it too hard. I don't want to be like one of those Facebook people who freaks out over fuck all. So yeah, really nice to have all these. What are they? $9.99 for the FM Classics. So just nice to have them inside of Logic, you know, and not having to load up an AUV3 because here's what's really nice about one of the main things I think. So not only is this now available for Android, so Android users have a massive library, so maybe some more people on Android will make some good music, but we now, having all these instruments for such a small price, right, in Cubasis, clearly using these as opposed to multiple AUV3s is going to go a lot kinder on your CPU because they are, you know, made for the door. They're built inside the door so that you shouldn't have too many problems, I wouldn't expect, compared to loading some very, very heavy, intensive AUV3s that come out. Because I'm not going to lie, there are some that you just, you know, you can't have more than 4 instances, even on the latest iPad. That just is what it is. I am very, very impressed by the Hellion Sonic selection. But as you guys know, I'm very much into acoustic instruments because I'm an old school musician, you know. I'm not a keyboard player. I've only been playing keys for, I don't know, a few years, and I'm still terrible. So having such beautiful guitar sounds and stuff like that. Oh, I didn't even cover the drums. Let's go. Where are the drums? We'll quickly do some drums. Here we go. We got some drum kits in here. So these are all kicks. All different kind of kicks. So if you're looking for that perfect kick, that's your bag right there. So this is a body kit. Rad. Nice. Electrode kits, dry standard kit. We got some FX snares. Rad. Awesome stuff. And I've run out of time because it is time to bounce over to our stream. Now, I have run out of time for today's featured artist. Don't worry, Gordium. I'll get you on the next one, Gordium. Today's featured artist was Gordium. But we have run out of time. I've got to bounce you all over to my premiere that is happening. That is Cubasis. What do you guys think? You like it? You hate it? Sound off below. Please hit the like on the way out and do subscribe if you haven't, if you're watching on the replay. Thank you to Cubasis for sending me the in-app purchases. Of course, they have no influence over anything that I say. Genuine thoughts here. What a fantastic addition to Cubasis. And you know what? Sometimes you can't always get what you want. And I'm sure somewhere down the line we're going to get those little things within the actual door, but we've had a lot of little things under the hood that have made it just run that little bit smoother. I haven't had any crashes or any problems with it. The in-app purchases are beautiful. You can tell they've put a lot of work into the sounds. So kudos. Don't listen to people who are upset, Steinberg, about, not getting all those bells and whistles yet, but, they want them still. 3 paid in-app purchases. $14.99. There are the prices. Oops, wrong one. Mac, there we go. There are the prices here. $14.99 for the Hellion Sonic selection. $9.99 for the Neo FM. FM Classics, $9.99. The other one is absolutely free. That is the Lo-Fi Piano. You get them from within inside the app by going to the store up the top there, and here they are to purchase. Good deal. I think they're rad. That'll be it for today. You can click the link if you like up in the top chat. Check out Gordium's new single, but we'll make sure we do it on the next show. All right. My friends, do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better, and we'll all rise together. And I'll see you over at my premiere that is just kicked off, starting in a few minutes' time. Come and walk with me for about 50 minutes throughout some beautiful sites in Melbourne. I'm sure we'll have a good time together. All right, let's get out of here for the day. Love you lots. See you over there. Pete Johns will be after my little premiere, doing a happy hour. Happy hour for the Christmas thing. And let's get out of here. Bye-bye.
We'll all rise together, 'cause you make me shine, baby.